Will you do this for me? Will you put on the mask, Oliver?
Oh.
Please, Oliver.
What do you make of all this?
I don't know, it's so strange.
I don't understand why she wanted us to leave her alone in the living room.
Well, wanting alone time, I mean, that's one thing, but I don't know. There was just something about her. Did you see that look in her eyes?
Yes, it was like desperation.
Well, I know she's been traumatized. But when you think about it, the mother-child bond of trust has been broken, and she feels completely betrayed by her first real love of her life, and I can't even imagine what's going through that young girl's mind.
It tears me apart. Hope living over there in Stephanie's guest house.
At least she's not alone.
No, she's with your mother.
She's with family, Logan. She needs that right now.
Stephanie's gonna do everything she possibly can to poison her against me. But I'm not really sure if that matters. Hope doesn't trust me right now. I'm not sure she ever will.
Just give her some time. Hope will come around.
Not if your mother has anything to say about it. She's trying to destroy my relationship with Hope. What am I saying? Stephanie's right. I've done pretty much everything to destroy it on my own. I'm starting to wonder if maybe your mother's not right about everything. Am I a human wrecking ball, Ridge? Am I a detriment to everybody that I know? Especially the people that I love the most?
You really want an answer to that? Because I'll tell you exactly what you are.
We really need to keep an eye on Hope so when she's had this time alone, she can have somebody to talk to when she's ready.
Well, I hope she understands that we'll be there for her.
Just don't push her, Stephanie.
I'm not the one that's pushing her. Her mother is. Showing up here the way she did, wanting to take her home. What the hell is in Brooke's mind?
Oh, I know. It's just the usual. Trying to pretend like nothing happened. Or worse, call it an accident.
She wants to believe it was an accident, doesn't
she? Can you imagine how mind-shattering that would be to hear those words coming out of your mother's mouth over something like this? She's looked up to Brooke her whole life. She wants to be like her. And then to have to realize that this is what her mother's really about?
I know. That's what the tragedy of this whole thing is, to be so disillusioned, so young. To find out the truth about your mother that way. Someone that you've loved and, as you just said, worshipped her whole life.
What's that?
Hey, Joe!
Same dress. Same mask. My graduation party all over again.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Come on. Let's dance. Is this how she did it all over? Is this how my mother led you to the dance floor?
Oh, I can't do this.
Why not? Why you were so easily able to dance with my mother? Come on, please. Do this for me.
going on down there?
Hope. Oliver's down there now, and I think she's actually trying to reenact the night of her graduation party.
What?
No, listen, I'm telling you, that's weird. They're both wearing masks. She's got on the dress that she wore at her graduation party. There's a strobe light going on, and they're dancing.
They're dancing?
Yes, and here's the weird part, Stephanie. I'm pretty sure it's the song that Brooke and Oliver were dancing to before they went out on the terrace.
This is a little strange, isn't it?
Yes, I guess she's trying to make sense out of what really happened and how it went down that night, but I just don't think she's ready for that emotionally.
You don't think this girl could have a nervous breakdown?
Yes.
Well, what are you going to do about it? We can't let her be traumatized any more than she already has been.
Is this how my mother danced with you, Oliver?
Hope, stop this.
Why? Why? I need to know how it began.
Please tell her.
Oh, come on. Come on, Oliver, dance. Dance, you know you want to. I'm ready.
No one knows you better than I do. Not my mother, not your father, your sisters, no one. This is what I know about you, Logan. This is the reason I've been with you all these years. You're unique. You're unlike any other woman I've ever known. You break the rules. Hell, you make your own rules. But you never meant to hurt Hope and Oliver. Life's a crazy ride, you know. Yours may be a little crazier than most. But there's a goodness about you that Hope has lived with since the day she was born. And she will get back to remembering that eventually. One day she's going to come to accept what happened as just a mistake. Because that's all it was. A silly Logan mistake. She's not going to hold this against you just like I haven't. And she's going to love you just like I do.
Thank you. Thank you. I just wish that she would know how you feel.
Well, I'm going to tell her. I've given her some time now. And I think it's about time for her to have a talk with her dad. So he can tell her exactly how amazing a mother she really has.
I love you so much.
Okay, so this is where it happened.
Oh, please don't do that.
What, was it over in the chair or somewhere else?
It doesn't matter.
No,
okay?
it does matter, Oliver, okay? It matters a lot.
Right.
No, please don't take off your mask. Please, you didn't that night with my mom. Okay, so this is where you and my mother, yeah, only you thought that she was me and she thought that you were Dad. And I can't stop wondering how that could possibly be.
So you really believe what you said? That Hope will get past this someday?
She's not as fragile as you think.
We've been so protective of her.
And that's only made her stronger, not weaker.
Strong enough to handle a betrayal by her mother? Because that is how she sees this.
She's having a hard time with it, that's understandable. But she'll get past it. I'll see that she does.
I love you for so many reasons. But your understanding and your patience, your trust, it just overwhelms me.
Look at everything we've been through, Logan. How hard we fought to get to where we are now. With Mother, Taylor, issues with our kids. How many times have we said there's nothing we can't overcome? And how many times have we proven that to be right? It's the story of our lives. Our children see that. Hope sees that. You've done some bizarre things in your life, Logan, but so have I. And here we are, more deeply connected than we've ever been. I think that's a model for a pretty damn good marriage, don't you? This hasn't been lost on Hope, or any of our kids. I think this is all going to work itself out.
Hello?
Brooke, it's Taylor. You better get back over here to Stephanie's.
Why?
Hope is going through something, and I'm worried about her.
What? What is it? What's going on?
Brooke, please, you better just hurry up and get over here as quickly as you can.
That was Taylor. Hope needs me.
Look, I want to believe that this was just, a dumb, crazy thing that just happened, but it doesn't make sense to me, okay? How could you mistake me for my mother? Okay, I know we look similar and she was wearing the necklace and everything, but Oliver, my mother and I, we are not alike, okay? I mean, God, how could you not know it wasn't me?
Hope I never would have done what I did if I thought for 1 second it wasn't you.
Okay, but you know me, Oliver. I mean, at least I thought you did. How many times have I told you how I wanted my first time to be, and you think that this is what I would want?
I was caught up in everything. That night was, confusing. I wasn't thinking.
No. Oliver, you weren't thinking. God, at least not about me.
When I heard those words, you were ready,
Oliver, I could never be ready for something like this. God, I mean, you should have known that. We talked about it. I always dreamed of sharing my first time with someone who I felt close to, and I thought that was you.
Nothing's
I wanted
changed.
it to be
Nothing's
you. Everything
changed.
has changed, Oliver.
Look at me. I'm not going to lose you to this, okay? It kills me to see tears in your eyes.
My eyes, I mean, you talk about them all the time.
Sometimes I even dream about them.
Yeah. And if you had bothered to look into them, just once during that night, then you would have known, and none of this would have happened. But obviously, you didn't.
I guess I was seeing what I wanted to see. You, Hope. I wanted to be with you.
No, you didn't. You wanted to be with someone, not me. I mean, you should have known that this is not something I would have done. I mean, Steffi was absolutely right about you. You couldn't wait. Could you? I mean, you started dancing with my mom, got all turned on, and then she seduced you.
No, that's not how it happened, okay?
Yes, it is. She took you out here by the hand with all my friends right inside and had her way with you.
I
just
wouldn't
like
do
all
that
of
to
us.
you!
But you did do it, Oliver.
It was a mistake, all right? I didn't realize!
Didn't you? Honestly, I mean, are you sure?
Of course I'm sure, okay? You gotta believe me.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Then I'll tell you. I love you, Hope. That hasn't changed, not for 1 second. And it won't. I'm not giving up on us.
Why would you call Brooke and have her come over here when she's the one that's responsible for this whole damn situation?
I realize that.
I'm telling you, this is a mistake.
After what you did with my mother, how can I think that you know me? You know, yeah, you say you believed it was me, but there are so many reasons why it couldn't have been.
There's also reasons it could have been, Hope. Things that made me think it was you. The necklaces, what you were wearing, the
God,
masks.
Oliver, no, those things are superficial. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about me, the real me. You know, I'm a girl who wants to be close to someone. And I was saving myself for that person, and now it makes me ill to be out here and think about what you did with her, you know? I can't get it out of my mind. Oliver, I kiss you, and I picture my mother's arms wrapped around you.
Stop it, Hope. Stop, okay?
Where did it happen, even? You know what, up against the wall, in the bushes somewhere? Did you even use protection?
Protection?
Yeah. Oliver, a condom. Oh, God, Oliver, you thought it was me you were making love to, and you didn't even wear a condom? Oliver, you knew it wasn't me. There's no way that I would have wanted it to be like this.
Look, I was wrong. I made a lot of mistakes that night. I'm a guy, Hope. I've been waiting for this moment for so many months. And when I thought I heard you say those words, I guess I just lost it. My brain stopped working. I wasn't thinking about the perfect moment you always envisioned. I was thinking about my girlfriend. The girl I love. She wants me. She's ready.
So we came out here, and we did the deed. Was it good, Oliver?
Oh.
I'm serious. I mean, were you just thinking to yourself, wow, this innocent little virgin with all these romantic visions, she's really a hottie, a real sex maniac. Because that's who you were with, Oliver, not me, not anything close to me, or what I would ever want to be. I have pride, Oliver. I've got dignity. Yes, I may be a romantic when it comes to sex, but I'm proud of that, you know? And someday I'm going to meet someone who loves me for it.
I love you for it. I do. You gotta forgive me.
I want to forgive you. I do. I want to forgive you and believe that this was all a mistake. But how can I? I mean, I keep getting these thoughts of you and my mother together. And then I can't help but wonder, you know, were the masks really on the whole time? Did you really think it was me? I mean, how can I believe that?
Because it's the truth, okay? I swear it. I had no idea. Let me hold you.
No, Oliver, no, I can't. I am looking at you right now. I'm looking at the way you stand and the way you move. And my mother had to have known that you weren't my dad. And you know what? I think that you knew it too.
Hope, no, I didn't. It's the truth. Listen to me, okay?
Hope? Mom, oh, God. Oh my God. Mother, go.
I can handle this, Mrs. Forrester. You gotta forgive us, Hope.
Two people who love you so much. Please, forgive us.